morning. It's another day and I'm back in the train station again. Pretty much deja vu here, doing the same thing, eating my pincho de tortilla and my coffee. Today I am heading to Ronda, the city with the amazing bridge, so I am excited to check that out. There's a few miradors that are there, lookouts over the city. It's supposed to be just a, bucket list kind of place to go. All the, hidden gems of Europe say that Ronda is the place to go, even though it's not really a hidden gem anymore. I know it's very touristy, but I'm hoping coming in December like this, it's off-peak season, that, it'll be better than when it's crowded with a whole bunch of tourists. So yeah, I'm gonna enjoy my breakfast here, do some work on the train, and then check out Ronda, another bucket list place for me here in Spain. Alright, so I have made it to Ronda. So I am hustling now over to one of the plazas where you can go down into the gorge and take a picture of the famous bridge, because the weather is suspect to me. Like right now it's cloudy a little bit, you see the sun, but as the train was coming through I saw some rain. So that's the reason I came, is to see this amazing bridge. So that's the first thing I'm going to do, is try to get in some pictures before the weather changes, because you just never know what's going to happen. Okay, so this is the new bridge, and new is a funny word because it was built in like the 1700s, but it's connecting that part of the city to this part of the city. It's the Puente Nuevo, and you can just see this gorgeous view down the gorge. And so where I'm heading, we're going towards the bottom, and there's a waterfall, and you can see the bridge that I'm standing on right now. It's supposed to be phenomenal. So I'm gonna keep heading that way. Hopefully it won't be too crowded. This city is much bigger than I thought it was. I thought it was gonna be like this, like old-timey, kind of just really small, but I just walked through like the modern part, I guess, and it's actually a really big city from what I was expecting. Okay, so this is the plaza where you're supposed to be able to, there's supposed to be like an entrance that goes down, where you can climb down. So that's what I'm trying to find right now. I just know that it's in, this plaza was the clue that I was given. So I think maybe it's down here. Oh yeah, I see like one of those hiking signs. So yeah, Molinos del Tajo. Yeah, it's this way, I believe. Okay, here we go. All right, heading down. Cool view so far. This is definitely not a secret because there's millions of people, which is disappointing, but and this is going to be not fun to come back up with all of these stairs. All right, there it is. This is why we came. This beautiful bridge. You see the waterfall coming down. just really cool. All right, so I have continued to hike down a little bit further. I've made it as far as I think I'm gonna go. It rained, so it's really slippery. The rocks are slippery. There is a path to kind of keep going down, but I'm just not sure how much more of a view I'm gonna get than what I'm getting now. So look at this though. It is just, it's like otherworldly. Like I feel like this is like from a Star Wars planet. Like just that bridge and the canyon, and then you can see like the little waterfall there, and just like the houses up there. Like there's a reason it's touristy. There's a reason that this is kind of like on everyone's list to come see, because it is just really cool to look at and to take in here. But this was the main thing that I wanted to see, was this Puente Nuevo. This is what we walked over when I was videoing, and this is what Ronda is known for. It's just this kind of otherworldly, spectacular view of this bridge and this gorge in this nature. Some moments of honesty here. Not everything is always, you know, perfectly romanticized here in Spain or in Europe for me. So for lunch, I was gonna go to a restaurant that was recommended to me, but when I got there, literally every table had reservations. Like he was like, no, you can't get a table. So that resulted in me just walking around aimlessly trying to find a place to eat. I'm sick, I'm starving, and you know what? I just didn't want to deal with trying to figure out in Spanish what different food is, dealing with, you know, waiters and kind of slower service, because that's usually typical here in Spain. It's not, you know, as fast as in the US, which is fine normally, but you know, you just reach a point, you know, like today where I'm not feeling well, I'm starving, haven't eaten breakfast, I just wanted something, you know, quick, and so that's, you know, you end up eating at McDonald's, which I'm not proud about, but you know what? For today, that's okay, because I know exactly what I'm ordering. I know that it's fast. I can get in, I can get out, and just move on. So not everything is, you know, perfectly healthy and amazing all the time. Sometimes you gotta resort to what you know, and that's kind of been the way that my day ended up today. So yes, I'm having McDonald's for lunch. Not ideal, but hey, you gotta eat. Okay, so I'm at the Casa del Rey Moro. I was on the fence about doing this one because you have to pay €8 to go inside, but when I showed up, I see there's a sign right there that's talking about Michelle Obama visiting. So now I think I have to do it because Michelle Obama did it. So I'll just pay the €8 and hopefully I will see something like this. I'm hopeful that I'll get a view like that. And it's supposed to be like a mine where there's like water, so you can see like down here. Maybe we can go down there, I don't know. So, okay. Yeah, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna take the plunge. Normally I don't pay for things like this, but I'm gonna do it. Here's another view of the gorge. Now you can really see the water at the bottom. I love how you can see the reflection of the white buildings over there. So yeah, just making my way through. Very peaceful. There's nobody here, which I love. I'm obsessed with that. I'm able to take all the pictures that I want with my tripod over here. and no one's in my way, so yeah. Beautiful colors. We still got some like fall colors. We got like red and yellows up there. I tried to take as many pictures as I could over there, but yeah, we're gonna keep going down and see what this mine is all about. Okay, so here it is, the mine. So I'm gonna head down there. Looks kind of scary, kind of creepy, kind of cool though. So it's pretty creepy because I'm by here by myself pretty much, and it's all wet. Like, so it's kind of slippery, but it's cool. Apparently Christian slaves would have to come down here to get water. So that's what this is, like they mined this down to like probably the gorge to get water. So yeah, I am taking the same path. This creepy, wet cave mine thing. So this looks disgusting. I have no idea. Looks like a whole bunch of snot. Ugh. I don't know what that is, but definitely gross. All right, wow, this is cool. So we are literally at the bottom of the gorge. This is where the water is. And you can see to the top there. What a cool view. What a cool thing to do. And I'm literally the only one in here. Maybe other people don't want to pay €8, but like, to me, this was worth it for the views, for the pictures I'm able to take, and how close I am. Like, I'm able to go into all of the caves. Nothing is like plexiglassed off, nothing is roped off. Like, you get to go in and have the experience, unlike, you know, museums and palaces where you go in and you can't touch anything. Well, you know, I can understand not touching anything, but you can't, you know, go into, you know, 90% of the castle. You get to go into one little room and everything's plexiglass. You can't really get the experience. This, you know, feels like an authentic experience of coming up and down the gorge in this cave system. And I'm literally here, no safety rails, nothing. I am at the water's edge, so that is just really cool. This is really phenomenal. All right, so I am finished taking pictures down here. This was phenomenal. Not a single person came down here while I've been down here, so I've took like a billion pictures. Now is the least fun part, going back up all the way to the top, all those stairs. This is the second time now between when I went down for the bridge. I went all the way pretty much down the gorge and back up, and now the same thing. So getting my steps in, not ideal. I'm not feeling amazing, so I don't recommend doing this with a cold, but what goes down must go back up, and so that's what I'm gonna do. See ya at the top. All right, I made it to the top. Huffing and puffing. Definitely burning off that McDonald's. May not have been my smartest choice there. Feeling kind of ugh, but that's probably because I'm sick too. Okay, so that is the old bridge right there. So the new one is the fancy, amazing one. And this is the old one that connected the cities over the gorge. But look at how like white the buildings are. There's like that church right there with the mountains in the background. So picturesque, so like fall, wintry. You got some color change over here. You have, you know, this old architecture on this side. Just feels very Spanish to me. So wonderfully Spanish. Love it. All right, my verdict for the Casa del Rey Moro. I agree with Michelle Obama on so many things, but particularly this. I'm so glad that I saw her picture randomly and decided to pay the €8. I think it was worth the €8 for me personally. It was cool to go down to the mine. I just saw that view of the old bridge and kind of the town. I haven't seen that view yet here in Ronda. So now I'm on the old bridge, and that's where we were down there. Not exactly down there, but I was all the way down there at the bottom. And this is the old bridge that I'm on. Alright, so we've come full circle. This is the other side of the new bridge. So we saw the old bridge is that way. We've seen the new bridge from the gorge on the other side this morning, and now as the sun is starting to go down a little bit here, I found this view of the new bridge and the gorge. It just never stops being amazing. How cool, how amazing it was to build that. Well, my time in Ronda has come to an end. I'm about to board the train to go back to Malaga. It was an amazing day, everything that I wanted it to be. Loved it. Definitely bucket list item checked off. Tomorrow I'm just gonna bum around Malaga. I think there's a few things on my list that I want to see. Otherwise, Malaga really just served as the, central location for me to go do the hike yesterday and come to Ronda. It's not, Malaga's not high on my list of places I wanted to go or see. So, not really much stress or pressure tomorrow to see a lot. Hopefully I'll recover a little bit more. I'm not feeling amazing. So it might be nice to just have more of a relaxing day in Malaga. I am just having one of those trips where things are falling into place. So my train, I have to switch trains to get back to Malaga from Ronda. And so the train from Ronda to the transfer station was late. And luckily I had an hour in between the time when the Ronda train was supposed to arrive and my Malaga train was supposed to pick me up and take me to Malaga. So I had like an hour to kill anyway, but I made it with 5 minutes time for the Malaga train to come get me. So I'm gonna make it back to Malaga on the train normally, like no problems. Praising my lucky stars, yesterday everything worked out with the hike, all the time frames worked out, I got the last train out, and then today I had enough of a break in between that delay didn't impact me at all. So yeah, just waiting for my train to Malaga.
Making our Christmas memories.